Thibaut in third place. Bickford there, the American's been lapped, and he's a class distance runner. There's Prianon, the man in fourth place. Tanui's behind him fifth. Then Barrios of Mexico in sixth place. Kunzer of East Germany is seventh. Arpan of France is eighth. Batayev looking round. Looked to be an anxious look on his face, but his legs look very strong.
His legs do look strong, but he's coming up with 1,000 meters to go. We'll just check on that time at 1,000 meters. 24:35 for 1,000 meters, which is still well on world record pace. Now, if he accelerates over the last lap, he could go very close to the world record. But to me, this is his last danger point. He's within the last 1,000 meters. He does repetition work over 1,000 meters. This could be just like his last session in a training run. So all he's got to do is put his head down and keep going. And he's been in this situation all season in training. And now, as I say, they're coming up with 2 laps to go. And this is the last point that I think he could be caught. He's got 2 laps to go. Kameli keeps looking as though he's going to chase. And then Antibou's coming back to life. But if he gets to hear the bell and he's still got that sort of lead, then I think it's all over for Kameli and Antibou.
I'll just check on what Brendan Foster was saying there, just working out the timing. The world record held by Fernando Mamidi of Portugal, set in 1984 at 27 minutes 13.81. So that's a figure to remember. 27:13.81. Kameli, the man in second place, looks back at Antibou, who's still hanging on to him, the Italian. And those three look certain to take the medals. Prianon in fourth place. Barrios 5, Kunze 6, Arpan 7, and Tanui, the other Kenyan, going backwards now in 8th place. Batayev this time sees 1 lap to go. If he really wants this world record, he's got to run the last lap inside 57 seconds, and surely that is impossible. But he's going for gold and the Olympic title. And a tremendous race for second place. That's Prianon of France back in fourth. But the race for second place is really on now. Kameli of Kenya and Antibou of Italy. And Batayev is going away from the other two who are chasing him. This is a superb piece of distance running, and they've found another Awita. 21 years old and striding away to Olympic gold. And meanwhile, the battle for second place is on behind him. Antibou trying to pass the Kenyan, but Kameli won't give way. And Batayev sprinting for home. He's outside the world record, and Antibou is going to take the next one. And he just trots in and says, hey, look at this. I've got the gold. He looks back at Antibou. Batayev gold. Antibou, Italy, takes the silver. And Kameli of Kenya the bronze. They know they've been in one of the great races of all time. Just outside the world record, but of course a new Olympic record by a big margin. Prianon of France finishes fourth. Kunze fifth. Barrios sixth. Arpan seventh. Tanui in 8th place. And Ten Kate of Holland in 9th. And that is the 4th, looking at the time, 27:21.47. I'm checking on the old time list. It was way outside it, and I was wrong about the 57-second last lap, I think. Actually, Brendan, looking
7:21, he could have broken the world record if he'd run 57:58 for the last lap, but he walked in the last 20 meters, and that's the 4th fastest time walking the last 20 meters. Incredible.